What's going on, guys? We are here on the Friday before the biggest UFC fight of 2023. Jessica Andrade versus Erin Blanchfield at UFC Vegas 69. I'm kidding. We're not talking about that at all. But figured I'd jump on here. I said last night that I would jump on here again tonight. So now here I am. I put out my top 3 reasons I hate UFC 285 earlier today. Tomorrow night we got the fight card. I don't know. I don't think I'm going live for tomorrow night's fight card. I'm gonna be honest. I would say less than a 15% chance I do. But I'm here tonight. We can talk about whatever. We can talk more UFC 284. We can continue to beat that dead horse. We can talk about Islam Makhachev versus Alexander Volkanovski. Potentially the rematch. And we can also talk about, obviously, UFC 285 is right around the corner. I don't care about Erin Blanchfield, Jessica Andrade. I don't care about Nikita Krylov versus Ryan Spann. All I'm looking at right now is UFC 285, to be honest. I'm just so hyper-focused on UFC 285. I cannot wait for that card. And it's literally right around the corner, guys. It's right around the corner. I can't believe it's almost here. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to talking about it. It's crazy how it literally just got announced. And now we are, it's not this Saturday, not the following Saturday, but the following Saturday. So, it's pretty nuts. Early next week, I'll be doing my grading of UFC. Holy shit. My grading of UFC 285, where I'll grade it on a scale from 1 to 10. Jeez Louise. I've been getting a lot of hate on Twitter lately. I see the message about Twitter. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of hate, but I've been getting a lot of support too. I'm about to hit 500 followers now on Twitter. Because I've just been posting my thoughts. And apparently they've been controversial, but also popular as well. So I've been getting nonstop combination of hate and support at the same time. Joe, your tweets about Islam are on point. That's what made me think about that. What's up, brother? Happy Friday. What's going on? Peace, love. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. What's the gist of the tweets? Okay, I'll read you the tweets that have been popping off. I've been having tweets just pop off left and right. By the way, if you don't follow me at MMA Joey C, I tweeted this earlier today. If I was Makhachev, I wouldn't even want to give Volk a rematch. He went into enemy territory, put his title on the line against the pound-for-pound #1 fighter and won. Then he proceeded to be slandered with no evidence and didn't get the pound-for-pound #1 spot. Okay, the other one, which is getting a lot of heat, like a significant amount of heat. Let me see if I can find it now. I actually just got to go click on my Twitter. I can't look in the responses. It's too hard to find. Somehow this one got spread around a lot. Apparently like 60,000 people have seen this tweet at some point in time. I don't know how it happened. I said, get rid of all the grappling in Islam Makhachev versus Alexander Volkanovski, and Makhachev still wins. People are totally discounting the work that Islam did on the feet. And what I meant by that, the existing fight that happened, if you subtract all the grappling exchanges, I believe Islam Makhachev still should get the decision. People took it as, if you redid the fight and you had no grappling, then Islam would have still won, which is up for debate, but that's not what I was saying. So this UFC 284 stuff has just turned people into absolute biased clowns. The people that keep spreading the narrative, Ali Abdelaziz admitted that Islam used an IV. Just have reading and comprehension skills. If you cannot comprehend words that are written, you shouldn't try to regurgitate certain things that are just flat out not true. So 284 has really brought out the worst of people, in my opinion. And for me, for years, I've watched this type of shit go on, and I've always wanted to counteract it by calling it out. When I see things that are just factually incorrect, you know what I mean? And I know some people think that I'm biased towards certain fighters, this and that. Somebody commented, oh, you're clearly an Islam fan, this and that. And I commented, no, I'm just a fan of the truth. If it was Conor McGregor being slandered in the same capacity with absolutely no evidence, we talked about this last night because there is evidence when it comes to Conor, I would be defending him with the same amount of ferocity. Because it's annoying. MMA fans are that dumb. They're that dumb, and these things get then pushed around, and it ends up being part of the narrative, and then people act like it's true, you know? Like the whole narrative, oh, Ngannou sold under 200,000 pay-per-view buys against Ciryl Gane. Well, there's no legitimate source. Someone just started pushing that around, and the dumbass MMA fan base just ate it up, and then people who don't like Ngannou were just sharing it around with no evidence. You will never hear me back something up with no evidence. We can speculate about stuff, and I'll say it's clearly speculation. I'll make sure you guys know that. But the people just blatantly sharing factually wrong statements are really pissing me off. It's really annoying. It's really annoying. And then you got people with 2 followers and they have a verified account and acting like they're the end all be all. But it's just really weird. Like I'm telling you right now, I literally had to turn off notifications for Twitter. I'm getting far too many notifications, but I'm going to keep tweeting out stuff like that and continue to just, give my opinion. That's all I'm doing. I'm giving my opinion in short bursts on Twitter. So if you guys are interested in any of that, make sure to go follow me. It's at MMA Joey C. I'll type it in the chat if you guys want to go follow me. Twitter and Instagram is the same thing. But yeah, guys, if you have any messages, throw them in the chat. I'll answer them. And we can talk about whatever. But yeah, the Islam Makhachev 284 stuff, I know we've beaten a dead horse at this point. But it's actually getting really annoying. McGregor versus Burns for a title shot at 170? No. No, I'm not even reading this. The green name is just cruel. Billy, you did me dirty last night. You're gonna have to earn it back now. You're gonna have to denounce Wingstop in entire capacity. What's up, Benji? Joey Wonderboy beats JDM unless he has hidden middle school wrestling. What say you? I agree. Unless JDM grappled in middle school or elementary school, and in that case, I do not believe that Wonderboy would take the fight. Thick John? Yep, Thick John. Let me just shrink that down. Let me bring that down. Another Friday stream. Are you going to do a watch along for the fight tomorrow night? Probably not, but I may. What's up, Joey? We made it. What's up, Sly? What's going on? Hope you're doing well. Damn, Joey, you were spot on with the IVs. Dude, I'm operating with the information that we currently have. That's all I'm doing. I'm looking at facts. Victor says he loves my Twitter. I'm glad you enjoy it. Dude, I just love calling out bullshit. There's so much bullshit that goes on. And so many biased people, it's unreal. Oh, that was you. Yeah, I agree. As much as Volk impressed me, Islam has nothing to gain in a rematch, and they both have divisions to reign and titles to defend. Volk needs to fight Yair, and then we'll see. Agreed. That's what needs to happen. People are stupid. You were on point. Appreciate it. City Kickboxing getting their own flavor of Warhead's sour candy. They deserve them for sure. The Oz Commission had to come out for F's sake. Yeah, nobody's reported anything. Nobody's reported anything. But people just keep pushing the narrative and pushing the narrative and pushing the narrative. And the thing is, if there is any information that comes out, I'll make a video saying, okay, here it is. Here's the information, the new information. That doesn't make me wrong. Because I know if something came out that said Islam actually did do something, people would say that I was wrong. And I would stand by every video I made to that point. Because I was operating with the set of information that we currently have. The certain facts. Sometimes more information comes out. That's just the way things go. You know? Joey, what editing software do you use for your videos? I use Filmora. It's pretty easy to use. I love MMA, but the fan base online is brain dead. I see more idiots in MMA Reddit and Twitter than I've met in my life. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of idiots. Ali seems shady for sure. I've been saying that from the jump. If I was a fighter, I would stay clear for him and get an agent that would represent my interest over the company's interest. Yeah, but there's some give and take with that. Ali has a good working relationship with the UFC, and that's why Ali is able to get so many clients, because he's able to get good matchups for him and good opportunities for him. They should have just ruled it a draw. I mean, I don't think that's what should have happened. What's up, Prison Mike? What's up, Lucas? Can you think we see Jon Jones turn back the clock and give us a performance of old, or is it the same guy who lost to Dominic Reyes? I believe Jon Jones will go out there and put on a performance of a lifetime. There's a lot of X factors here, a lot of unknowns, but I think he will. What's your take on Gamrot Turner? I hate that it's on short notice. I think it's a tough fight to pick, but Gamrot's hands are so bad. I mean, they leave a lot to be desired, and I think Turner is such a dynamic striker. He's going to have a massive height and reach advantage. And I'm thinking, again, this is not my official prediction, but this is what my early prediction in my reaction video was. I'm thinking Turner TKOs him, is what I'm thinking. So I just think Turner's just so dynamic on the feet, ever improving. Gamrot's coming in on short notice. At least Turner was training to fight on this date. And that's why I'm going with Jalen Turner by TKO. So far, I may change my mind. I could see Gamrot out-grappling him and just holding him down. But I don't know if that's going to happen. But I may end up picking that. I gotta dig into the fight more and do more research when we get, to fight week. Talk the talk, Joey. Love it stating the facts, always. I think Makhachev beats Volk in a rematch more dominantly. Think the weight cut and the fact it was in Australia, etc., played up. But at the same time, Volk could pull it off. You know what I'm thankful for? I'm thankful it was in Australia. Because had it been in Abu Dhabi, everyone would have been crying. The judges, the judges, the judges, the judges, the judges. So thank God it was in Australia. Hey, Joey, I'm back. Been off this for a few months, but I'm very excited to be back and join in some meaningful MMA discourse. Do you remember me? Vaguely, I feel. Vaguely, I do. I'm going to say yes. Never had Wingstop. Is it actually good? It's garbage, dude. Don't ever go there. Wingstop is garbage. I've been there twice. I was hungry. I took a couple bites. I literally threw it away. It's horrible. One of my moderators told me that Wingstop is good last night. They lost their mod. They lost their wrench. It's horrible. Wingstop is the worst shit ever. If you like Wingstop, let me know in the chat so I can block you. Literally, they go to the grocery store, they find expired frozen food, and they microwave it. That's what I think they do. It's horrible. It's horrible. It sucks, man. I feel like Islam is likable and isn't even annoying, but the obsessive fan bases that support him and others make people root against him, unfortunately. Yep, that's for sure. Joe, you see Umar Nurmagomedov come out and state he thinks Islam versus Beneil is next? I've been telling you guys, that's why I didn't make a video about Beneil versus Charles. So many people making videos about... So many people making, videos and tweeting and posting Instagram posts. Charles versus Beneil, UFC 288. I've been saying, the UFC ain't going to announce that until we see what happens at 284. And I think, ultimately, that's the fight to make. So I think that's what happens. No BKFC tonight? Hell no. BKFC's garbage. I worked at Wingstop for a year. Oh, I can't even read that. I can't even read that out loud. So Dan hasn't even filed a complaint to the Australian Commission? No. The thing is, Dan's not going to file a complaint because he doesn't have any evidence. And the dude fucks kangaroos. So we already learned that last night. Turner, in my opinion, is really top 3 best strikers at lightweight, but Gamrot is one of the best grapplers in the sport. So torn on who wins. Yeah, it's either Turner on the feet or Gamrot's going to ragdoll him on the ground. But honestly, the more I think about it, I'm just thinking like Turner's fought trash cans. At least Gamrot had a somewhat competitive fight with Beneil. And I know Jalen Turner actually hasn't fought trash cans. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. But you get my point. It's a tough fight to pick for sure. I feel like, so I'm currently leaning Turner, but the more I keep thinking about it, the more I'm thinking about it, I'm leaning Gamrot. I'm like switching to Gamrot. You think some fans will take any chance to discredit Islam and Habib's whole team? Yes. Do you think Islam will eventually move up to welterweight? I hope not, because he's not going to have any success there. So, but if he wins enough, I wouldn't mind seeing him go up there and lose. But right now, I don't want to see it. He's got plenty of people to fight in the lightweight division. That matchups that I want to see: Beneil Dariush, Rafael Fiziev, Armin Sarukian. Brendan Fitz has a hidden fatty, and he was munching on ice cream during the weigh-ins. Okay. Listen to you in the shower right now. Just got home from work. There's nothing I enjoy more than being in the shower with you, Mario. Pause. I have no idea. Did you hear Chris Montino going to be on Tough? That poor kid. Yeah, I remember people were hyping up Sean O'Malley's win over him. Joe, I thought you said you weren't going to talk about this again. Yeah, I shouldn't be. But you know how that stuff goes. It's a hot topic right now, so people are always asking about it. Opinions aren't allowed to change unless I like the fighter. Okay? You're biased against fighters like O'Malley, McGregor, and Aljo. No, I'm not. I'm not biased against them, but sure. I mean, I poke little jabs at their fan base, but you'll never see me, you'll never, like I joke around on live stream, but you'll never see anything that will really come off as super biased in videos ever. I just give an honest opinion, you know, it is what it is. Sly, thank you for the $5 donation. The best thing about drama is that people are actually citing Lil Wayne tweets like he's the vanguard of MMA. Sorry, Weezy, stick to rap and dweeb. That's crazy. That is craziness. People are citing Lil Wayne as a reliable MMA source. That's crazy. That is crazy. But thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it. Now I got to figure out back where I was. And Patty, why are you questioning me is the real question. Dan should be sacrificed to Guram. Guram will beat the living dog shit out of Dan Hooker. Mark my words on that one. I'll pick Guram Kutateladze over Dan Hooker any day of the week. Any day of the week. What's up, Tommy? I'm going to go Gamrot by sub. Wouldn't surprise me either. I think Gane is going to head kick KO John. Doubtful. But okay. Why do you think RDA is still the lightweight rankings even though he just wants to do fun fights? The rankings are horseshit. That's why. Why do you think the aftermath for the allegations against Islam and Volk teams trying to discredit him? Because they're salty. You need to give those guys credit. I literally give those guys credit all the time, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. I've literally said that McGregor is one of my favorite fighters to watch. That's plenty of credit. So, I picked O'Malley over Pedro Munoz. I said he may beat Chito Vera in a rematch. I don't know what more you want me to do. Okay? But I'm not going to bend to the will of a cult following of a fighter. And of course, when I think it's funny, I'm going to poke some jabs at that said cult following. That's just how I go. Did UFC fire Dan Hooker off the false accusation? No. That'd be hilarious if they did cut him, though. But they're not going to. UFC judging is inconsistent. Agreed. What's up? Waiting in the Taco Bell line. What's going on? Enjoy yourself. Yo, what's up, Brandon? Wingstop sucks. Every chain restaurant except Culver suck. Just my opinion. I wouldn't go that far. I wish somebody in the chat had an America's Best Wings. America's Best Wings, we got them around me, and they're pretty good. They're really good. Does Islam need double champ status to achieve superstardom? No, I do not believe so. I eat Wingstop with my Venom gear watching Power Slap. Yeah, throw in the Daytona 500 and you're set. Start throwing the Daytona 500 on one TV, Flat Earth documentary on the other. I think you're good to go. Nothing better. Joe, you think Islam looked a bit off in his fight without taking credit away from Volk? I don't know. I think he looked nervous coming out, a little bit nervous coming out, but I'm not going to sit here and play, internet psychiatrist. That was just something I thought I noticed when he was walking out. I mentioned it on live stream, I believe, as well. But it is what it is. They both had great performances. I wouldn't mind seeing it again, but not till they both defend their belts. Guys, do me a favor. If you haven't yet, like the stream. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys like the stream. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go and subscribe to the channel this very second. I would greatly appreciate it. We're cruising to 10K at this point in time. And I would greatly appreciate it if you guys could help me get there. Brian Ortega is better than Islam? Lol. Is everyone hoping to see Fury KO Paul in epic fashion? I have no idea. I don't pay attention to YouTube shit boxing. Chris Curtis' teammates and Adrian Yanez's sparring partner got kicked off tough. Yeah, I saw that. That's horseshit. That is absolute horseshit. I mean, the fact that Conor... I want to hear the full story. But it's being reported right now, essentially, people who were scheduled to be on The Ultimate Fighter got kicked off because Conor McGregor wanted some of his boys on the show. Which, if true, and these were what we're getting reports, we're getting information. We don't know all the specific details of it, but according to reliable sources, people are saying certain fighters were kicked off the show due to Conor McGregor wanting his boys on the show. I think that's an absolute joke. It's a bad look for the UFC. It's a bad look for Conor McGregor. And the people sitting at home just, I don't know, salivating, watching Conor, like these obsessed Conor McGregor fans are the weirdest bunch I've ever seen in my entire life. The fact that these people are like sharing on social media, oh my God, Conor McGregor is shadowboxing in the Apex. What a joke that is. They're like, oh my God, this slow motion video of Conor McGregor walking into the Apex. Oh, that's what these Conor McGregor fanboys are doing. Dude hasn't won a lightweight fight in like 10 years at this point. And dude's getting people kicked off a show just because he's a big superstar. I think that's a horseshit way to act. But we'll see what the details are that come out. So, social media is a place where you don't get punched in the face for disrespecting people. That is true. That is true. Why is Petr Yan so cool to watch? I've been obsessed with his style. I don't know why it's so fun. Because he's elite of the elite. You don't give O'Malley any credit. What credit did I not give O'Malley that he deserved to get? That's what I'd like to know. Which credit did he not get from me that he should have gotten? Is UFC gaslighting the fans into Sugar is a superstar? The guy can't even win a press conference. I don't think he's a superstar by any means. I think he's popular, but I don't think he's a superstar. So I think it's one of those things is like, you know, fake it till you make it. So they're acting like he's super popular, and he eventually will be. He is very popular. Patty Mills, thank you for the $5 super chat. The UFC will do whatever for Conor. It's disgusting. Also, Joey, it's weird opening the chat and seeing 90 people more frequently. That's the way it is nowadays. Patty. You know how it goes, man. You know how it goes. And it's only going to keep going up and up and up and up. I look forward to it. March is going to be a big month. I'm looking forward to it. So it's a good time. It's a good time. We've been doing, you've been here forever, man. You've been here forever. And you know how good these chats are. We always have fun talking about everything MMA related. So we've gained almost 1,000 subs in the last month, which is pretty good for me. The algorithm is picking up for sure. It's picking up and picking up and picking up. But thank you for the $5 donation, Patty. Long-time supporter, long-time donator. I appreciate it. Lil Wayne is a junkie and sounds like a bug. Okay. I wish the UFC would do more to promote Ukrainian fighters and give them a chance during tough times like this. It should be a priority. I don't know about all that. I'm just speaking the truth, okay? Apparently Conor McGregor is kicking out some fighters for tough to make room for his own friends. That's what I heard. That's what I've seen. That's what's being reported. And I think that's a piece of shit move by both the UFC as well as Conor, and it's just a bad look. Australian 12 News just stated that Islam didn't use an IV. Yeah, but the narrative's already been set. People will go on to act as if he did use it, even though there's zero evidence that he did. That's what's going to continue to happen. And it's actually unfortunate. Culver's is goated. I've never even heard of it. I wish there were some better wing places around here. America's Best is the best to go. Billy, thank you for the $5 super chat. Do you agree with Jones when he says he fought better strikers than Gane, like Machado, Santos, etc.? Let's fact check that. Jon Jones, because I've been watching the entire Jon Jones era. I can remember what level of striker these guys were when he fought them. So let's take a look. Who has Gane fought in terms of strikers? Let's go. Okay. Not a long list. Not a long list. Ciryl Gane, he fought a down-the-hill Junior Dos Santos, who was still a decent striker. Jairzinho Rozenstruik, a middle-of-the-pack guy, decent, good striker. Alexander Volkov, decent striker. Tai Tuivasa is more of a power puncher than a good striker. And Francis Ngannou, power puncher, decent striker. Compared to Jon Jones, Dominic Reyes, okay striker. Thiago Santos, absolute killer on the feet. Gustafsson, killer on the feet, at least in the first fight. Daniel Cormier, underrated striking because people know him as a grappler rather than a striker. Glover Teixeira, excellent striker, especially at the time he fought him. Vitor Belfort, elite striker. Lyoto Machida, Quentin Rampage, Mauricio Shogun Rua. I would say both of them has fought a very good resume of strikers, but I would say Jon Jones has the edge in terms of better strikers. But are they better than Gane? That's the actual question. Are they better than Gane? I would say Gustafsson in his prime was probably a better striker than Gane. But that might be, I don't know, that might be a stretch. Lyoto Machida, when he fought Lyoto Machida was elite of the elite striker and impossible to hit. So I'll say yes, Jones has fought better strikers, but it's different because a lot of those strikers didn't have the power that someone like Ciryl Gane might have. But Billy, thank you for the $5 dono. I appreciate it, my friend. All right, let's see where I was at. Never had Wingstop with you're saying sounds like it sucks. We'll def try it one day and let you know how bad it is. There's literally a Wingstop joke on the channel now. Dude, it's not a joke. It's garbage. I'm being dead serious. Like, if I could, I would start a campaign to close Wingstop down. I can't believe people even like it. It's horrible. It's horrible. There's one literally like 10 minutes from my house now. It just opened up maybe like a year ago. And it's horrible. I went there one time to that one. And I went one time a couple years ago to another one. And it wasn't just me either. Me and my fiance both went. And she's less picky than I am. And she was like, no, this is horrible. She's like, this is horrible. It tastes like frozen food. So, I'm not going to lie. If she asked me to go to Wingstop, I'm going to act like I'm in a club in Mexico and I'm 53 years old. Let me just put it that way. What's up, Fries? Are you surprised UFC and Patty's legit competition with Dober? That's fake news, dude. It's not happening. Apparently Connor. Okay, read that. Almost 100 people give Joey the likes. Yeah, like the stream, guys. Like the stream. It helps with the algorithm. You think Umar is going to get a fight in March? It doesn't seem like it. I don't know who's he going to fight. Everyone's booked up unless it's Dominic Cruz. Dominic Cruz is the fight to make, but I don't think it's going to happen. Honestly, if Dariush and Oliveira fight at 288 and winner fights Islam, that would be a pretty long turnaround time for Islam since UFC is going to want him in Abu Dhabi and it will probably wait. Yeah, I've never thought Beneil versus Oliveira is going to happen. But it may. As soon as it's official, I will make a video on it. How do you think a fighter goes about perfecting balance techniques, physical fitness, and mental resilience in one's training regimen to achieve optimal performance in the octagon? Probably just structure in general. I think structure in general, sticking to a schedule, and being able to keep to it. But it's definitely got to be difficult to balance everything between technique, staying in shape, not worrying mentally. It's all a balancing act, but I think a schedule is what does it. Patty Mills, thank you for the $5 super chat. If there's a chain wing restaurant in a ran down shopping plaza like Wingstop, by me, I ain't even walking through the doors. Rick Ross can keep them. If there's a chain wing restaurant in a ran down shopping plaza like Wingstop, by me, I ain't even walking through the doors. Yeah, dude, I remember Billy convinced me. Thank you, guys. I remember Billy convinced me to go back, and I tried the sandwiches, and they were horrible. But yeah, you're right, dude. If you guys can do anything for me, don't go to Wingstop. Mario, and thank you, Patty, again for the $5 donation. Mario, thank you for the $10 donation. Thought I'd keep the dono train going. Appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate the donation, my friend. Keep the donation train going. Patty Mills, thank you again for the $2 donation. I greatly appreciate it. Choo choo. Skang Biscuit, thank you for the 5, I think that's pounds or euros. I think it's pounds. Appreciate the donation. I greatly appreciate your money. Thank you very much. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you all. Where's Twizzy? He knows who the man is. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, where's Twizzy at? Where's Twizzy at? Thank you again, Patty Mills, for the $5 dono. All right, let me scroll back up, see if I can get back to where I was. I don't know if this is ever going to happen. Let's see. Let's jump in. Joey Mack is kind of the GOAT. Absolutely not. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm not mad at anyone. Hold on one second. O'Malley fanboys are ridiculous. Yeah, they are. Do you think Dana White will do UFC Africa before he retires? I predict it'll be the last event he puts on before he retires, bringing the UFC to every continent. I would be shocked if it ever happens. Dana says a lot of stuff, and it never ends up coming to fruition. You do hate O'Malley, though. You said that Jan outstruck him, but O'Malley did more damage on the feet. No, Jan did outstrike him. Dono train NASCAR fan in here. Oh my God. Thank you, Bitsy, for the $5 Australian dollars. Dale Earnhardt, left-hand turn. Dale Earnhardt coming down the track. Dale Earnhardt. Yeah, there we go. NASCAR train. Your comment in your last video was funny AF. Cry me a fucking river. Dude's complaining whether or not I say hate or dislike. Does he not realize I put the word hate there because it just sounds better? Top 3 things I dislike. That's the stupidest fucking name ever. So, yeah. I mean, the guy got all butthurt that I said that, but he's throwing out some criticism. I'm just throwing some shit back at him. And I seen him crying down in the comments. I didn't mean anything by it. Just cry me a river. If it's that big of a deal, make a video. Top 3 things I hate about MMA Joey's video titles. Yeah, he uses the word hate instead of dislike, even though it essentially means the same exact thing. So, yeah, it's a clown thing. It's a clown thing. Thank you, Bitsy. Thank you, Patty Mills. Thank you, Biscuit. Thank you, Mario. I'm going to try to get back to the top of the chat where I was at. Channel's been going crazy, that it has. Islam pound for pound king. For sure, Alex's team and just a bunch of hookers. Yeah. O'Malley is popular with the Gen Z community. Yeah, O'Malley's popular with the people who wear like marijuana apparel memorabilia, essentially. That's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. 10K by April. That's the goal. That's the goal. Twizzy, thank you for the $5 dono. Somewhere out there in Yodi land, blowing pack all of my strains, and there's no going back. MMA Joey's the GOAT. Not sure what that means, but thank you for the $5 dono. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Twizzy. Thank you, my friend. I don't know what Yodi land is, but I'm sure. Whatever. Thank you guys for all the donations. I appreciate you. DC trained under Ray Foreman, George Foreman, brother, master of the cross guard. Okay. I'm not sure what that means, but all right. Let's go. Joey now 70 plus consistent. Congrats, bro. We don't always agree, but that's the grind. Yeah, we're not always going to agree, but the thing is, I'm going to give you my opinion regardless. You're going to hear my opinion regardless. Vitamin C, hepatitis C, medical IVs, it don't matter. Volk still beat that ass. That's not what I saw, but okay. The UFC got Krylov on their next fight night main event. Yeah, versus Ryan Spann. I'm not looking forward to it. Will you stream that shit-stained card tomorrow? Excuse my language. No. In March, you will reach 10K. I hope the best for you. You are one-sided sometimes, but you state the fact when 90% matters. I'm not one-sided ever, but appreciate you, man. Hopefully we hit 10K. It is what it is. If we don't, we'll hit it. We'll hit it in April then. Ali making the tweet without knowing the Australian rules just made things look suspect. He wasn't even in Australia and clarified his tweet. It was worded badly. Yeah, but people are going to run with that regardless. People are going to run with that regardless. I'm nervous about Bones' fight. Not going to lie, 3 years is a very long layoff. That is true. It's going to be. That's what makes the storyline so interesting. That's what makes the storyline so interesting. Jon Jones fought Parker Porter, best striker of all time. Yeah, Johnny Bones Jones, Parker Porter back in 2008. Is that even the same Parker Porter? Yeah, it is. I know we talk about that all the time, but I wasn't sure. I had to go fact check it. But yeah, Jon Jones took on Parker Porter in his prime. I started watching UFC because 135 Jones versus Rampage. Seeing his whole prime, dude was a beast. Yep, I started watching around that same time. I started watching around I started watching at 114, which was Rampage as well. Ready for UFC 285 fight week to come. Sick of all the post-UFC 284 propaganda. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Joey, is anyone you know saying that it's a fact Ciryl is stronger than Jon? Shit annoys me because we've literally never seen heavyweight Jon. I haven't really seen that too much, but it wouldn't shock me if people were saying that, to be honest. But I wouldn't doubt if it's definitely been said on multiple different places. Jon is a big boy. He looked bigger than Francis when they stood toe to toe. Yeah, I mean, Gon's huge for sure, so we'll see. Are you putting a bet down on Jon Jones? I'm not much of a gambler, but I'm thinking of throwing a little parlay down with Jon Jones and Valentina. What do you think? I don't know if I will, but maybe. But it's tough. It's tough, and I'm not really a big bettor, but maybe. No, who didn't what? I'm making my prediction, my guy. Okay. Dan Hooker versus Zubara. Just make it. Nah, I think Dan Hooker deserves a title shot now. I think he should be forced to fight Islam Makhachev now. So that way, we can watch him get his arm ripped off again. That's what I would like to see. Haha, fair play. Anyone excited for this fire-ass co-main Saturday? I got Beverly Hills Ninja winner by knockout. Stop it. Stop it. Joey Volk 235 and I'll no. How do you see Hamzat versus Bo Pickle at 185 go? I like how we have so many inside jokes on the channel now. We started that Colby Covington's in witness protection. That's been getting around the MMA circles. I'm telling you, we started that flat out. I've been saying it for ever now. We started up Bo Pickle. We started up Congressman Masvidal. And we're also talking about how shit Wingstop is in the chat. I think everyone in the chat who hasn't had Wingstop needs to go try it and report back. Wingstop is garbage, guys. There's nothing good about it. That is true. Fuck Wingstop. It's also a very shitty location around me. Just ran by 3 underpaid teens. That's horrible. He looked bigger muscle-wise, but Gane is overall bigger. I can't wait. Are you getting leaner? If not, I want the camera. Sure. Every time I trim my beard, it's always people are saying, "Are you getting lean?" But appreciate it. I got that William Knight physique going on. When I take off this shirt, I look exactly like William Knight. Islam versus Conor in the December Allegiant Stadium. If they both win next matchup, book it. No. But it wouldn't shock me. But as far as Bo Pickle, I think Hamzat smashes Bo Pickle. I think Hamzat will wreck Bo Pickle. Badly. Joe, you can't deny Wingstop's ranch is fire. I don't even remember what it tastes like because the food tastes like shit. I'd rather jump in a wood chipper with Venom gear than eat Wingstop. Everyone give Patty a round of applause. Everyone give Patty a round of applause right now because that is truly accurate. That is truly accurate. I got to take a picture of this right now because that is so accurate. I'd definitely rather jump in a wood chipper with Venom gear than eat Wingstop. Wingstop is garbage. Wingstop is straight up garbage. It's so bad. It's literally so bad. Okay. Y'all better remember his name, Bilal Muhammad, because I'm gonna have that. He's gonna have that belt soon. We'll see. Joey, Burger King or Wingstop? Wood chipper. Wood chipper. Yep, Bo Pickle. Twizzy, thank you for the $2 dono. F. O'Malley. Sure. Culver's is what Burger King thinks they are. So is it good? That's really. Where were we at? NASCAR Super Chat. Okay, we were somewhere here. Joey only eats Sonic hot dogs. I don't really go to Sonic all that often. Like, if I go anywhere, I go America's Best Wings for wings, and I go to Chick-fil-A if I want something fast. And I'm kind of picky, so those are like my two go-tos. Due to you not being biased, I think you'll get quality subscribers. I'm unsubscribed from these two channels. Clickbaiters and haters have no place. Yeah, I want to have quality subscribers. I want to have a quality community on my channel as well, where we actually have fun, educated discussion about MMA, and not just like weird troll shit. You know, that's what I aim for here. I'd rather power slap versus Brendan Schaub. I don't know what you're trying to say there. Oh, if Gane stuffs the takedowns, I think Jon is fucked. People say that every time, you know, there's a big fight coming. Oh, Conor's looking ripped. You know, Dustin is effed. I think Jon can just go out there and outstrike Ciryl Gane, and with no grappling at all. Would not shock me at all. Guys, this is the time to talk to Joey. After some time, he can only answer paid chats, even if you want to answer us. I'm always going to try to do my best, man. I always try to do my best to pick out some good questions. I can't always read everything, but I try to read as much. I try to read like 95%, to be honest. So, your comment. Okay, I read that. Give up. Jan robbery. Sugar won. Slice that mo. F her up. Nah, it was a clear robbery. Jan clearly won. Top 3 things I'm not a big fan of. Really. Can anyone at 170 offensively out-wrestle Islam? I think so. I think Hamzat would. I think Usman would in the later rounds. Lamau, that might be Danny Hamilton's burner because Danny got mad because you called someone a trash can. Sounds about right. I hear Culver's is the best. I wonder if there's any of near me. I've never even heard of it, so I doubt it. Is there? I don't think there is one near me. I got Culver's Tire and Auto. That's it. Yeah, I don't have one near me. That's the way it goes, I guess. That's the way it goes. Yeah, that's Danny Hamilton's burner. Shout out to everyone in the chat that knows about Danny Hamilton. Staple of the MMA Joey community. Danny Hamilton, the trash can. Trash cans in the chat if you remember Danny Hamilton. It'll be amazing if Sugar runs it back with Jan and Cheeto. I agree. Joey, if Michael Chandler loses to Conor, he would be 2-4 while making his debut. Where does he go since he said he's always wanted big fights? I don't know. UFC probably gives him a favorable matchup that he can win. Froggy Flamin' Jesse is good, but I can't watch. He disrespects a lot of fighters knowing. Okay. You can watch here, I guess. If you don't like it. I'm pretty sure my crush likes me back, Joey, and it's all thanks to you. You're welcome, CJ. I'm happy I can help you out. Take her to Wingstop on me. I'm kidding. Don't take her to Wingstop. My uncle invited me over to watch the party for Daytona 500. Should I go? Yeah, for sure. Take over like a nice flat earth documentary, and you can watch both of the same thing. Islam the cheater? How much does YouTube take per super chat? Is it 30%? It's something like that, yeah. Something like that. Who's more entertaining, Jan or Islam? Jan. Anyone here remember? Never heard of it. Ali's Rat, okay. The undefeated GOAT, Chael P. Sonnen. How's it going, Joey? Can't wait for Jon Jones' comeback. Let's go. I'm super excited as well. Bones is a dog. He's the GOAT in my eyes. I know everyone can make an argument for a few fighters, but Jon's resume speaks for itself. The resume is incredible. Jon Jones' resume is absolutely incredible, in my opinion. It's one of the best we've ever seen. I know there's a little bit of asterisk next to it, but the resume itself is just incredible, for sure. Newer fan here. Is Jon Jones a better grappler and striker than Gane? Oh, man. It's hard to say. Jon is just so good. Most people would say Jon's the better grappler, Ciryl Gane's the better striker. Jon's striking isn't what you would call like fundamentally good. Like, Jon is just super unique, but so effective. So when Jon goes out there, he doesn't strike like a Petr Yan or a Rafael Fiziev or anything like that. Like, he just mixes in his offense, and it's just so well done. But it's not like anything like standard like MMA striking. It's very unique to him. And I think he could outstrike Ciryl Gane just on the feet. I don't think he has to go out there and just get a takedown. People forget how good Jon Jones is. Joey, how would Pat Curran do in the UFC? I know he's lost his last two, but he was a former featherweight Bellator champion. Imagine a fight with him versus Calvin Kattar. I think he would do all right, but it's hard to say at this point in time. O'Malley's still the only second most entertaining bantamweight behind Jan. Fair enough. Would you terminate yourself if you had a name like Useless? Yes. I tried, never went back. Bo, the grocery store killer, nickel. That is sure. Is already the GOAT, but if he beats Gane and gets the strap heavyweight, there's no more debate. Agreed. Wingstop isn't great, but it's better than Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings used to be good, but it's garbage now. It's absolute garbage now. All depends on how you score round two. Okay. Prime Tony versus Islam. Who wins? Islam would wreck Prime Tony badly. Rather jump in a wood chipper with Venom gear than eat Wingstop. Thank you again, Patty, for the donation. I appreciate you. O'Malley is a bum. That's what Twizzy says. Rick Ross is about to put a hit out on Joey. Wingstop slander is fucking hilarious. What, does he like Wingstop or something? What's up, Knight? What's going on? If you wear Venom gear, you'll break the wood chipper. That is true. Who's your favorite fighter in the UFC? I don't know. If I have a favorite fighter. I have favorite fighters to watch, and it's like Charles Oliveira, Yuri Prohaska, who are just crazy exciting. If I had to pick one out as my favorite, I don't know. I really don't know. Knight, you got to stop with this shit, man. Coming in here trying to stress us out. Like, what the hell? What's up, Keep Out? What's up, Keep Out? What do you think of Pedro shitting his venoms on the way back to the cage? Do you think other team poisoned him like Hooker's claiming? Did he shit in the cage? I don't know. I had to step away. Is Patty versus Dober signed, or is it speculation? It's horseshit. Somebody tweeting out fake news and people are retweeting it and sharing it like idiots. Who would you pick, Jamal Hill or Prime Gus? Prime Gus. The only thing from Chick-fil-A is their fries. Their chicken sandwiches look like a frozen Tyson. Billy, you're working on a timeout. Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwiches. Amazing. Spicy chicken sandwich with pepper jack cheese. That's all I need. So shut your mouth, Billy. The chicken sandwiches are good. The fries are good. The mac and cheese is good. And the sweet tea is amazing. You shut your mouth, Billy, before you earn yourself a timeout. Imagine saying that and liking Wingstop. I swear, if I could smack Billy right now and get away with it, I would. Dude likes Wingstop and shitting on Chick-fil-A. I hope it's Dober versus Patty is not happening. Did you read the Islam update from the Australian Commission? Yes, there's been no evidence, there's been no reports, which is what I've stated at nauseum at this point. Popeye's chicken sandwich over Chick-fil-A's any day of the week, at least in terms of the spicy ones. Nah. I'm in Maryland. What do you think? I don't know what that is. Do you think Sadyukab Kakramanov deserved to be cut? One of the worst UFC cuts ever, in my opinion. Not only do I know Danny Hamilton, but I was there. Goat was there. I like your show, bro. Glad I found you. I'm glad you found me as well, Steven. She would rather die than eat Wingstop. Yeah. If I had the choice between eat Wingstop for dinner or throw my fiance in a wood chipper, I think you all know the answer to that one. I know it's nearly impossible to predict, but how do you see Jon Jones versus Gane? You think it will go to decision? I haven't been this excited for a fight in a long time. I'm thinking Jon Jones decision. Jon Jones mixing in the grappling, landing good shots on the feet. Jon Jones via decision. I know it sounds like your typical mythical characters. Motivated Jon Jones is a whole different beast. And maybe I'm living in a world that's sentimental because he was the best fighter when I kind of, after I started watching. I'm telling you, motivated Jon Jones is a different beast. I'm telling you, I know there's a lot of you guys who didn't even see Jon Jones and like wondering how does he look and, not being there for the context of what was going on at the time he fought certain guys. Dude, he went out there against some of the best guys in the world, fought them on their terms, and won. And not only won, but dominated most of the time. So that's what I would go with. Chick-fil-A got the best mac I've ever had from any fast food restaurant. Sounds good. Okay, I actually jumped all the way down. I rewatched Max versus Cater. That was 2 years ago. I'm mad only lost to Volk since Allen is done. Dude, I think Cater got robbed. I'm kidding. Jon Jones is getting too much hype. Probably going to flop. Wouldn't surprise me. That's happened a lot of the time. A lot of times that fighters have returned. A lot of times fighters have returned and get a lot of hype because they haven't been around for a while. They usually end up flopping. That's something I am worried about. Chael's on fire. He dropped 25 videos this week alone. There you go. He goes into the studio, just records one after another, I think. Talks in circles for 35 minutes, chops them all up into 5-minute videos, intro, outro, ad, and boom. Islam versus Chimaev all day. Jon strikes like a bigger Ferguson in his prime. He mixes in everything. So will literally everything Jon is great at, every aspect of the game. Jon is one of the most well-rounded fighters ever. The fuck you smoking Joey Buffalo Wild Wings is amazing. Not the one near me. Buffalo Wild Wings used to be my favorite place to go get wings. The one near me is literally garbage. Allen breaks his hands on Max Cement Chin and TKO's Allen in the third in a fight of the year bloodbath, hopefully. The Diamond is my favorite fighter. If you could build your dream card, if you could build your dream fight card, what is it? Jon Jones, Francis Ngannou. Yuri Prohaska, Jamal Hill. Islam Makhachev, Rafael Vaziev. Volkanovski, Yair Rodriguez, probably above that. Ciryl Gane versus Sergey Pavlovich. Piotr Jan, Sean O'Malley too. Joe, would you rock Jon if he teeped you in the gut and you shit yourself? Dude, if anyone hits me, I'm hitting them back. Even if I'm going to lose. Rick Ross owns 30 Wingstop franchises across the USA. He always promoting that garbage. Did not know that. Patty, thank you for the $5 super chat. I'm done. Greg Hardy just got flatlined on BKFC. Bro's next stop is Power Slap. That's good. I'm happy he did. Yeah, but he's probably heading on over to Power Slap next. B-Dubs is trash now. The one near me used to be crazy. Used to go there. Used to be an hour wait like 8 years ago. Now it's horrible. So Islam is innocent. Is that official now? Dan Prostitute is a liar. I like how you call him Dan Prostitute. That's hilarious. You were right. Once the accusation is out there, no one will ever let it go. Yep, that is the way it goes. If me and Joey were friends in real life, we wouldn't be getting any food, that's for sure. Yeah, because dude likes garbage. Let's see. I can see Jon Jones controlling Gane on the ground for one round. In round 2, going for a level change. Gane drops his hands for a spray. That's awfully specific. And getting KO'd with an overhand from Jones. I think if Jones knocks him out, it's with the kicks. I don't think it's with his hands. But thank you for the $5 dono, Patty Mills, and especially to tell me that Greg Hardy got flatlined. There's nothing I'd rather get than a Greg Hardy flatline donation. Appreciate you letting me know, my friend. Joey, just get Popeyes. Popeyes, I have one Popeyes near me. The food is actually good, but it has the worst service ever. Like, you can't go to Popeyes unless you plan on spending at least an hour waiting. Horrible service. And then they get half your order wrong, too. I go there very rarely just because of that. Where are we at? Joe, it's been a little over 2 years since Chandler signed with the UFC. What do you think of him? And is he elite? Personally, I don't think he's elite because he's a top 5 fighter and he only beat Hooker and Tony. I think he's an elite fighter, but I think he has a amateur fighter's IQ. He wants to go out there and fight and put on a show every time, and a lot of the time it doesn't work in his favor. So at least we can be happy for him to do that, I think. It's not even a studio for Chael anymore. He's going to fast food places now and doing reviews. Yeah, Chael's definitely hard up for money for sure. Wait, is the first fight in the live stream title announced? No. We're just talking about it. Why is Bellator still feeding contenders to Rafael Stotts? There will be no one left for Sergio Pettis to fight. I have no idea. If Josh Emmett, Ilia Topuria fought, who do you think would take the dub? Ilia Topuria all day. Never had Wingstop. Is it a thing where it's just bad where you live? Or I don't know. I've been to 2 different locations and both times it's been horrible. And it's not like it's undercooked or cooked wrong. It seems like everything's right. It's just the food quality is horrible. So, Spinning Backfish Twitter, if anyone wants to see the Hardy KO. God, I hate the Spinning Backfish Twitter. They reshare a lot of bullshit, too. But I'm going to take a look. Let's see. Spinning Back Fist Twitter. Was he winning up until that point or no? Whew, flat line with a left hand. Yeah, he ain't getting up from that. Nah. Oh, you know he's going to have a headache tomorrow. Was he winning up until that point or no? Dude overcommitted, ate a massive left hand. Massive left hand. This leads us to a bigger conversation. Is fast food dead? I worked it 9 years ago and the quality and service is just not existent in most places. I don't know if it'll ever die, but the quality of the food and the service is just horrible. It's just horrible. Yeah, it's just not good at all. Let's see. So honestly, it wouldn't shock me. I feel like a lot of restaurants in general are dying off. And I don't know what exactly it is, but I think what happens is, especially with a lot of restaurants, they want to pay their waiters and waitresses $2 an hour. And then those people got to count on tips. But it's really just a way for the restaurant to save money. And then you eliminate a pool of workers who would be better workers if they got paid a little bit more, in my opinion. You know, even if it's like $10 an hour with tips, which would be much more than like $2 or $3 an hour plus tips. And so now you're eliminating quality workers because no one wants to work for that little bit amount of money. So the workers you do get are like, well, screw it, I'm here for $2 an hour. And then I know the tips are supposed to kind of make them improve the service, but I think half of them are just like, I don't care anymore. It is what it is. So I feel like I don't really like to go out to restaurants to eat unless I go to like a fancy restaurant because then you know you get good service. Have you seen The Wire? And yes, is it an accurate portrayal of Baltimore? I have not seen The Wire, but I need to watch it. It's on my list. It's on my list. Joey, you are the best. Thank you, Muhammad. Yeah, highlights are probably on Twitter somewhere at this point. Um, if you guys have not yet liked the stream, run up the likes on the stream. Run up the likes on the stream. Scroll down. It takes 1 second. Click like, and it helps support the channel. It helps support the channel. The Cajun fries at Popeyes are really good. Yes, they are. Chael is a bag chaser. Chael's a bag chaser. Saying he is low on money right now is a huge stretch. Look at Shaq. He's done everything for money. I don't know. There's something about Chael. I'm not saying he doesn't have money, but there's something that tells me he's like deep in debt or something, has a gambling addiction or some shit. Joey, do you know who's commentating tomorrow night? Lauren Sanko, yes. Why do you think is Islam getting hate because he is Muslim? Shaking my head. That's not, you should have watched the video. That's not what I said, dude. So you should have watched the video. I'm not going to explain the video to you. You should have watched it and not jump to conclusions, is what I think. Is what I think, bro. Joey, how would Pat Curran stack up in the top 10? I don't think he would. Bantamweight is too good. Bantamweight is too good. What's his current record? Or what's his current... I mean, at one point he was good. Or featherweight's too good. I'm sorry, I meant featherweight. He doesn't have the worst losses, but I've never been particularly high on him. He's not much of a finisher, really. He's lost to all the best fighters he's ever fought. I don't think he would stack up. I think he maybe barely top 15, in my opinion. I used to like Subway, but it's turned into a complete shit show. Now it's like $12. I agree. I used to get Subway all the time. All the time. I used to love the oven roasted chicken, and they got rid of it. They got rid of the oven roasted chicken. But that's the way it goes, I guess. Bro, I knew he would get slapped. I should have bet. It was plus 360. That's crazy. You should have bet. I didn't know you could bet on that. I could give a shit about good service. Just give me good food. Yeah, but if you go there and sit there for 2 hours. Yeah, it happened at Cheesecake Factory. I went to Cheesecake Factory one time ever. And it was just dingy as hell. It was so dark in there that I actually left my card. I actually left my card. You ever watched the movie on the McDonald's Origins, the founder? I've heard of it. I've never seen it, though. We Own This City, starring John Berthal, is about Baltimore PD. I never heard of it. My bad. I just didn't want to watch the video. I talk about it, but only for like a minute or so. Subway is like 75% bread. What? I got to start a new channel. We're just going to talk about fast food restaurants now. Is that what we're doing here? I would love to start another channel. I just don't know. There's so many different topics I would love to cover. I can't narrow it down to like one thing, and I don't have the time for it anyway. I would love to start another channel, though. Imagine I just start another channel where I just do videos on random shit. Have you ever tried Chick-fil-A? Yes. Yeah, Dana White needs to start a fast food chain. I'm sure he would knock it out of the park. Have you ever been to In-N-Out? I don't think so. If you did, you call it All Things Joey? I don't feel like that's a good name, though. No offense. Who's more skilled overall, Piotr Jan or Demetrius Johnson? Both of them are very, very skilled. Both of them are very, very skilled. I say it's even. I can't pick one. Cheesecake Factory's all right. Maybe it's because I'm broke. I think it's too expensive for the food it gives. Now, I know what you mean. Joey, if I wanted to stream some PUBG sometimes, you would want to hop in a duo. I want to get back into streaming. I have to figure out how to set up my headset. I tried to do it before UFC 284. I couldn't get it working with the PC. I have two SteelSeries headsets, and I couldn't get them working. I have to figure that out, and then maybe we'll do we'll We'll have to do a duos, is what I'm trying to say here. Anyone, any thoughts to name of the new channel? Dude, I love Famous Bowl from KFC, but the nearest KFC... Dude, KFC is garbage. Stop it. Stop it. Joey, how would Rafael Fiziev do against Conor McGregor? Dude, Rafael Fiziev would brutally KO Conor McGregor so badly. Brutally KO him. It would be horrific. Okay, let me scroll back up. What would be your favorite 30-piece wing platter? I don't even know what that means. I would get hot. I always liked hot wings. What's up, Joey? Sorry for being a little late. Better late than ever. Better late than never, Jack. Greg Hardy got his ass slapped. Do you ever look at odds when you make your prediction videos? Absolutely not. I've never looked at odds in my entire life in terms of prediction videos. I've looked at them like on my phone recently. Just recently started because they legalized betting here. But no, I don't care about the odds. That's not going to influence my pick at all. So, nope. I didn't even really understand odds too much until recently. Tell Dana, Joey's food reviews versus other Joey. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Did Billy get his wrench back? Nah, he said Chick-fil-A is garbage and he said Wingstop's good. I don't even know if I want to play PUBG with him. I'm horrible at holding my fingers on the keyboard for long periods of time. I'm sick that constantly growing. I'm sick that constantly growing is loving KFC. One place I like going for dinner is Ruth Chris, but that's pretty pricey. It's like $100 for a steak, and you don't even get sides with it. I go there once in a while, but not often. It's pretty good though. The service is excellent. I'll tell you that much. Let me see if I can find this picture from last time I went. I'll show you what it looks like. But it's mad expensive. Let's see if I can find my picture. Okay, here we go. This is from... This isn't the last time I went, but this is one of the times that I went. I think this was like $90 for this steak here. Look how good this looks. Let's see if it focuses. Boom. I like going there. It's pretty damn good. Let me sit up in my chair. Dabrowski, Billy, Joey, French, quads. I gotta figure out how to get the headset working. I don't know why it's not working. I have no idea why it's not working. KFC is full of grease pockets. Remember the double down? No, I do not. If Conor loses, does he retire after the Chandler fight? No, he probably goes and does like one-off fights like Floyd Mayweather does now, just trying to fight bums. Would you rather watch Power Slap or eat Wingstop? Watch Power Slap for sure. I'm not a fan of KFC, but you can't go wrong with crispy chicken, mashed potatoes. Okay. Yeah, and horrible. They're probably dragging it on the floor on the way to bring it to you. Have you seen that Popeye sells whole turkeys? No, I did not. Chick-fil-A, horrible, bad take. Yeah, that's a terrible take. Yeah, he almost got banned when he said it. When's Dustin's next fight and with who? I'm not sure. I want to see him fight Arman Sarukian. But I don't know if that's going to happen, to be quite honest. I don't know if it's going to happen. Dude, $100 for a steak is red panty night? Yeah, I only go there once in a while. Looks good. Scam, bro. Sorry, 90's insane. That is true. Chick-fil-A breakfast is top tier. Yeah, the chicken minis. My grandmother loves chicken minis. Every time I take her to the doctor, we stop for chicken minis. She absolutely loves chicken minis. Looking burnt. I like mine still mooing. Nah, that was medium. I like mine medium or medium rare. Favorite unranked prospect no one is talking about? That is a great question, but I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I used to have like a list of them, but now I just don't have any off the top of my head. So I don't really know. Favorite unranked prospect. Who is a really good unranked prospect that nobody's talking about? You know who I wouldn't call him my favorite, but you know who I think will be really good? Renat Fakhretdinov. It's just, and I hate to sit here and name all Dagestani guys, but what's his name? I think it's like Abus Nurmagomedov or something, or Magomedov. Abus Magomedov looks really good as well. There's just two guys off the top of my head that I know are not ranked that look really, really good. But a year or two ago when I was asked that, I said Rafael Vazeev and Adrian Yanez. Vazeev said Volkanovski filled a water gun with piss and sprayed people when everyone got drunk at some party. That's disgusting. Okay, bone-in ribeye is a really good steak, no doubt. Nice tomahawk. You ever had Wagyu? No, I have not, but I will need to. Joe Pyfer? Beat Joe Pyfer. Constantly growing is a scumbag, for sure. I like sauteed mushrooms on my steak. Fair enough. Joey, do you not like KFC or fried chicken? I love fried chicken, but not KFC. Absolutely not. Where we have the best fried chicken here is Redner's, the grocery store. As crazy as that sounds, it's a grocery store that sells fried chicken, and they have the best chicken around me. What would be your walkout song? In the Air Tonight. Joe, what's the headset doing? What's the issue? I don't know. I thought you were supposed to hook it up via Bluetooth, but I have no idea. It wasn't working via Bluetooth. It said connect it, but nothing happened. But I don't know if you have to download some software. I literally tried to do it right before I came on stream, and I couldn't get it to work. I tried for 10 minutes and couldn't get it to work. So I don't know what you have to do. I don't even remember if there's a dongle. I bought them both brand new and then never used them. Conor might try the Congressman next, maybe. Dino Nuggets were the elite of the elite. What's next for Piotr Jan? Merab Dvalishvili beatdown. He's going to beat down Merab and be back on a contender. Book Guram versus Dan Hooker. People are sitting on tomorrow's card. It's not as bad as Grasso, Araujo, or Rivera home. Maybe. I don't remember what those cards look like. I don't remember what those cards look like in their entirety, to be honest. So I have no idea. I have no clue. But tomorrow's card's pretty ugly. That's why I'm not going to stream it. I'm just going to watch. Sit back. Relax. Maybe start on some new videos. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. The video stuff never ends. I feel like I've never caught... I feel like I'm constantly falling behind. I'm like, oh my God, I got to do this video. I got to do that video. I got to do this video. It's actually stressful. But I'm doing it for you guys. Ian Gary comes to mind. Prospect going unnoticed. I don't think he's unnoticed. How do you feel about Popeyes? It's got good food, but it's terrible service where I'm at. Random question. Have you ever worn those Hey Dude shoes? Are they comfortable? What are the Hey Dude shoes? I've never heard of it. So the answer is no. I don't know if they're comfortable. Hey, did you notice Jamal walked out to In the Air Tonight? Yes, I did. And go watch my live stream. The second I hear his song, I'm like, oh, he won for sure. The Bonfin brothers have arrived. According to John Anik, you're right. As far as how the fights went, the Derek Lewis wasn't too bad. Yeah, but it was still a horrible card on paper, to be honest. Horrible card on paper. What's your favorite MMA slogan and why is it Let's Go Evil? It's Here We Go Evil, here we go. So, yeah, Jessica Evil Eye is pretty solid. Our man is a much better fighter than Alexander Volkanovski. I don't know about all that. I think that's a little bit. I thought you said walkout song. So first time on your stream, just left the MMA expert stream. They kind of. Okay, well, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. We don't need to down others, but welcome aboard. I'm happy to have you. Joey, don't be afraid to take some time off YouTube. Fair enough. I'll be disappearing for the next 3 weeks, guys. I'll be back after UFC 285. Is that going to be all right with you guys? Is that going to be all right with you guys? I need to know. If I take off the next 3 weeks, are you making a baker's dozen? Stop it. Stop. Glover Teixeira breaks through at 42. No. Imagine if I disappeared for 3 weeks during Ciryl Gane, Jon Jones. Listen, I'll tell you guys flat out. If I disappear, that means I'm dead. I'll never just disappear off YouTube without telling you guys. So if for some reason, next thing you know, I'm not posting for like 3 or 4 days, I'm either dead or I'm severely injured. Just know that. Imagine that. Imagine one day I just get off one of these streams and that's the last you ever heard of me. Those memes always get to me about the like online friends from like Xbox or PlayStation. And it's like one day you and your buddies got off online gaming and never got back on again. Could you imagine? You never know. You walk out the door every day, you can get hit by a car. Boom. I mean, I drive all the time. I get into a car accident. You never know. So, that's just the way life is. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't happen. I plan on being here, giving you guys my predictions. Plan on using Joe Rogan's motivation to keep it going. But yeah, if I disappear, just know. Come back to this stream. You guys will big breaking news will show up and you'll be like, I wonder what Joey would have said about this. Oh, I know Joey would have had a good video about this one. You never know. That's why you gotta live life to the fullest. I know people say that all the time. But there's such limited time in life. You gotta spend it with people you actually like, the people you love, and spend it doing things you want to do, you know? I've been trying to do that a lot more the last like year or so. You know, to do things that I really enjoy. I don't want to be slaving away 24/7. Life is too short for that. And time passes by way too fast. The last 2 years have seemed literally like a month to me. So time is going by way too fast to just waste your life not enjoying yourself. I've been trying to spend a lot more time outdoors. I've been trying to spend a lot more time shitting on Wingstop like I enjoy to do. It's horrible, atrocious. Billy's a clown for even liking it. And just doing things I enjoy in general, you know? And I think everyone should do that. Because people spend too much time sitting around here, sitting around there, not spending time with their family. Next thing you know, someone in their family's gone. And it's horrible. I go and see my grandmother every single day. Every single day I go and spend at least an hour, most of the time, couple hours with my grandmother every single day. My grandmother's 85 years old. Because you never know. You could walk out the door, it could be the last time. So it's crazy how life works. I'm going to wake up tomorrow. I'm going to probably go play some disc golf. Because you know what? I don't know. That might be the last time I ever get to play. So I'm going to go play tomorrow. I might wake up tomorrow and do a stream for all I know. Joey, I would have to change my screen. What's your screensaver? Yeah, that's why you gotta live life to the fullest. You gotta watch plenty of NASCAR because you never know when it might be your last Daytona 500. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. It's better to try and regret trying than to never have tried at all and regret never have tried at all. So just spend your life with the ones you love, watching Daytona 500. Lots of left-hand turns. Dale Earnhardt Jr. coming down the track, flat earth. If I can give one piece of advice, watch the Daytona 500. Watch plenty of flat earth documentaries. And that's what I got to say. You never know when it's going to be your last left-hand turn. Yeah, I heard that one. Oh, my goodness. Too good. Good times, guys. Good times. Patty Mills, thank you for the $2 super chat. Keeping the donation train coming. He's hurt. Quoting Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan could literally be replaced by a soundboard at this point in time. Literally replaced by a soundboard. I gotta quote the Greg Hardy stuff and be like, Greg Hardy's next stop. Greg Hardy's next stop. ... Dana White's power slap. Guarantee. Boom. Boom. Tweet it. If you guys are watching this stream, I stream all the time. So subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Don't go, Joey. Damn, bro, chill, you goat. Why is Diego still fighting? I don't know why anyone sanctioned it. If Joey goes, I'm blaming Wingstop. That's true for everyone. Was there a card where you just wanted to turn it off midway through? There definitely has been. I can't think of any off the top of my head, though. John Anik are cringe. Thug Rose. Yeah, that was Daniel Cormier, though. If you disappear, I'll start saying outlandish shit about MMA. O'Malley brutally KOing Jon Jones. Oh. Yeah. I appreciate it. That's nothing better to do in my memory. Wingstop will get on camera and say, yeah, we killed him. Imagine I just hit the bad luck. I just got the bad luck going there, and it's not as bad as I think. But I think it's horrible. I think it's hellacious. Disgusting. I totally agree, Joey. That's why I'm going full-time on my own. Don't want to waste it. Yeah. That's why I want to turn this into full-time. Joey, who would you go for if Rafael Vaziev started eating Wingstop? I would go for his opponent every time. Patty, thank you for the $2 donation. You are my screensaver. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. This dude is constantly donating to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Appreciate you, Patty. Thank you very much for the constant donation. I really do appreciate it. We're keeping the donation train going. I'm waiting to see who else hops on. You got to get in while the getting's good, okay? Message of the day right here. Yeah, message of the day. I totally agree, Joey. That's why I'm... Okay, read that. Never leave your loved one when you're mad, and don't say goodbye. You might not come home. Whew. Are you a fan of Joey Diaz? I'm indifferent. I never really paid attention to him. Yep. Guapo said he's going to smoke weed every day. Fair enough. My number one piece of advice is to drink Budweiser. All right, constantly growing. I'll keep that in mind. I'll check it out. Patty, thank you for the $5 super chat. I can afford it. Don't feel bad. I don't want you, I hope you're not going to end up at the soup kitchen because you're sending me super chats. I hope you're not going to end up at the soup kitchen. But I appreciate the $5. Patty says, I can afford it. Don't feel bad. Well, keep sending them then, my friend. You're going into business for yourself, making those big dollars. I appreciate it. I don't think anyone can can go donation for donation with Patty Mills. I don't think so. Why have Jens Pulver, our pioneer, and Jose Aldo as a modern wing Hall of Famer inductees this year? Do we have a fight inducted, or if not, what fight do you think it is? I have no clue, but there will be a fight inducted, most likely. The Aaron Blanchfield Simps are out in full force this week. Are they? I didn't notice that. I haven't paid attention. Or I guess I haven't paid close enough attention. But yeah, they probably are. Patty versus Vaziev. Vaziev only been eating Wingstop. Who you got? I would take Vaziev still. But I would hope Patty would win. A hitting 100 viewers. Yeah, we have been the last couple streams, to be honest. Oh, Joey, how much will Michael Chandler make fighting Conor McGregor? A good bit. I don't know how much, but he will make a good bit. Okay, hear me out. Jessica Andrade is kind of a bet. Stop it. Patty, you need to start putting on some of that money to the kangaroos that are getting railed by Dan Hooker. I like how Jack commented on it. I hate that Dan Hooker pulled out and was his fucking kangaroos or some shit. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Hold on. There is somebody from the Discord who made the Clips channel, and they posted this clip. Let's see if this works. If you guys want to go check it out real quick, this is from last night's stream. Go watch that and come back. Did you see Topuria might go to 55 to stay active? That sucks. I don't want to see that. Heard it might be to fight Moicano. Who you got? Topuria's too small for 55. I hate it. Would you ever go to Dagestan? Probably not. If I took my mom's credit card, watch out, Patty Mills. I'm disputing the charges tomorrow. It's all good. Yeah, that's funny. That is funny. Joe, you're so much better MMA analysis than... Appreciate it. Joe, hope to see you do a watch along for a fight night, at least the main, but if not, have a good weekend. Now you're making me feel bad. Very, very bad. I don't know what to say. I just don't think I'm going to. I mean, the fight card's literally garbage. It's literally garbage. Did you see Dan Hardy got KO'd? Yes, he's heading over to Power Slap. Good way to bait donos. Okay. Yeah, no one's going to out-dono Patty Mills. Don't you dare. Look, I'm telling everyone in the chat, do not send any more donations. If you send donations, I'm going to get really pissed off, okay? I'm going to get super pissed on camera. So don't send any more now, okay? No more super chats at any of you. Hilarious clip. We need to keep that rumor going. Yeah, we need to start that. I want Islam Makhachev pushing that out there. That's what I'd be saying. I thought that was hilarious, though. And definitely don't send donations talking fondly of Wingstop, or I'll literally be pissed. Yeah, but I don't know if I'm robbery. I don't know if I'm going to do the live stream tomorrow. It's such a bad card, but I might. Don't rule it out. I may very well do it, but I'm not sure of it. It's just such a bad card. What were your thoughts on Volk's walkout? It's one of my faves, I think. The power from the audience singing was amazing. Volk's walkout was incredible. Yeah. Okay. If MMA media tweets don't look like Joey's, I don't want them. We can call out the horse shit in MMA. Dude, do you see they're like reposting about the power slap suspensions? What a joke that is. What an absolute joke that is. Like, how is that even legitimate? Like, why are they even covering that? Patty Mills, I can drive you. I'm in Ohio. I don't know what you're doing. Joe, you have a beautiful heart. Thank you, family PC. I don't know what that's about, but I really do appreciate it. I'm glad you think I got a beautiful heart. What would you do to guarantee better cards? Would you rather see your bigger, longer cards and fight only 2 times a month with stacked talent? Cut it down to 2 cards. Cut it down to 2 cards a month, maybe. Mom said no donos for a week. Oh, my goodness. Greg Hardy just got KO'd. I saw that. I'll send $1 per minute for the watch along. You can turn off your webcam once that dollar does. Stop it. Any stream I go on, I'm going to start posting that. The Dan Hooker fucks kangaroos. Joey, do you have a handyman business? No. Power slap in the Olympics this year? Sure. Suspended for 2K and 2K, what? Dude, if you told me they didn't test positive, for cocaine, I'd be more shocked. That would have been the news. The news would have been didn't test positive, in my opinion. I mean, if you're slapping other men for $2,000 and $2,000 and you're not doing cocaine, that's the real story. Because if I'm slapping men for a living, I'm definitely doing cocaine as well. It's reported power slappers only make 2K. I saw that. 2 congressmen wrote letters trying to get power slap banned. I think that's a little bit extreme. Let the people make their money. I'm going to shit on it as much as possible, but let the people make their money. So, yeah, that's the way I see it. We'll have to see if Congressman Masvidal stands up for us. Suspended from 2K and 2K. I know you made $4,000. You get suspended. And the drug test was like from November. Why is MMA Fighting reporting it? That's what I want to know. Why is MMA Fighting reporting it? Why would they be fighting? Why would they be MMA farting, as I like to call them? Why would they report on power slap suspensions? What kind of garbage is that? Like, seriously, what are we even doing here? We need to get rid of ESPN for good cards, I guess. If I was in power slap, I would walk up smoking a crack pipe. Yeah, I thought that powder that was floating in the air, I thought that powder was cocaine. To be honest. That's what I thought was going on. Is anyone picking Erin Blanchfield this Saturday? Is anyone picking her? Don't get me starting on MMA farting. MMA fighting is Dana's burner. Do you like Jamal Emmers over Hussein Askabab tomorrow night? I'm not even sure, Tristan. I don't know. I don't even know. I haven't even done my full card picks because I don't even want to look at the card. It's horrible. Yeah. I gotta look into it. I gotta make my picks for tomorrow. I don't even want to do it. I don't even want to make picks. It's such a bad card. Let me take a look. All right. These picks are going to be half-assed. I'll do my full card picks while I'm on stream. But it's going to take me only 1 second because honestly, I really should be digging into these fights deeper. Let's start all the way at the bottom. Juan Camilo Ronderos versus Clay Carpenter. Clay Carpenter coming off Contender Series. I'm assuming they're giving him a solid fight to win. He's won quite a bit of decisions in his last 5. I'm picking him by decision. The other guy lost by rear naked choke. Yeah, I'm going Clay Carpenter by decision. AJ Fletcher, another Dana White's Contender Series guy. I think Dana White likes pushing the Dana White's Contender Series. Fletcher has some good grappling. I think he's going to go out there, out-grapple him. And, dude, his cardio looked horrible in that. Was it a Matt Semmelsberger fight or was it the Losa fight? I don't know. I'm going AJ Fletcher decision. Oven St. Preux's on the card. I didn't even know that. Sheesh. I don't know what I'm doing here. I think Oven St. Preux is just such garbage. 39 years old. Philippe Lins is 37. Lins isn't particularly good either. Lost to Andrei Arlovsky and Tanner Boser. Won against Marcin Prachnio. I want to pick OSP, but I just think he's so garbage. I'm going to go Lins. OSP's kind of durable. I don't really see him getting finished by Felipe Lins. I don't know, though. He did get KO'd by Tanner Boser and Jamal Hill. I'm going to go Felipe Lins, second round TKO. I don't know, though. Jamal Emmers versus Hussein Askhabab. I have no idea. Who to pick here. I want it. My gut wants me to go with the Russian guy. Just because, he's on a winning streak. He's 23-0. But the level of competition isn't great that he fought, He's fighting guys that have very limited fights. So it's really tough to say. I'm going to go with the Russian guy. How is he going to win? Let's see. He won his last fight by flying knee, then anaconda choke, guillotine choke, heel hook, and then decision. I'm going to pick him by sub. I'm going to pick him via first round sub. Lena Landsberg versus Myra Bueno Silva. What a barn burner that is. I'm going Myra Bueno Silva. I could see her probably finishing her. Lena Landsberg is literally garbage. Lost 3 straight. She's 40 years old. Think she's going to get out muscled. I'm going to go Myra Bueno Silva sub. I'm going to go round 1 sub. Nazim Sadikov versus Evan Elder. Who am I going with this one? I haven't seen too much of Nazim, however you pronounce his name. Fought on Contender Series. The other guy came from some weird league. Only has 1 fight in the UFC. Lost to Preston Parsons. 7-1 versus 7-1. Neither guy has a lot of experience. 5'10 to 5'10, 69-inch reach, 71-inch reach. Who's going to win? Let's see the level of competition he's fought. Neither guy has fought great competition. The last win for Evan Elder is 9-16. The last guy he beat. I'm going to Zim just based on that. And let's see how he's winning. KO. He's finishing everyone. I'm going to pick him by TKO. I'm going to go Nazim, second round TKO. Jim Miller versus Alexander Hernandez. I picked Hernandez over Billy Quarantillo. Jim Miller's just getting up there in age. He's damn near 40 years old. Hernandez ain't cutting the weight as badly as he once was. Does Jim Miller pull it off? I think he's too old. I'm picking Alexander Hernandez again. I don't know why. I think he's going to 29-28, Jim Miller. Win the first 2 rounds, win the last one. William Knight versus Marcin Prachnio. I got to go William Knight. He came in incredible shape. Looks like he's definitely on PEDs at this point. They're both 34 years old. Prachnio's not particularly great. Been finished a good bit of times. Does William Knight finish him? I'm going to say William Knight KO TKO. I'm going to say round 2. Josh Parisian versus Jamal Puiguez. I think is how you pronounce it. Puiguez. Josh Parisian's horrible. I think. 33 years old. Last win over Alan Boudet or however. Has a loss to Dontel Mays. Ooh. Horrible. I mean, this card is so bad, guys. This card is so bad. I'm going to go Puez. I don't know how you pronounce his name. I'm going to pick him via decision. This is going to be a horrible heavyweight fight. We're going to have to watch it. All right, Zach Puaga versus Jordan Wright. I'm not picking Jordan Wright. I'm going Puaga via TKO. I'm going to say, yeah, Jordan Wright's been finished in his last 3 fights. In his last 4 losses, he's been finished as well. Let's see. Puaga's not much of a finisher, though. I'm going to pick him by KO, TKO, second round. A main event, I already did my full breakdown and prediction. I'm going Jessica Andrade, TKO, second round. I don't think Erin Blanchfield has the striking to keep up with her. So there you go. There's my full card picks. Not the best analysis, but imagine being a Josh Parisian fan. Yeah, it's crazy. Impression of Romero telling Till to speak English. I don't have an impression of anyone, but thank you for the $2 New Zealand dollars. This is my impression of Yoel Romero telling Till to speak English. Hey, Till, speak English. There you go. That's the best I got. I'm sorry. Thank you for the $2 New Zealand dollars. I'm assuming that's New Zealand. Joey, how much money would you have to be offered to do Power Slap? For 1 fight or 1 slap contest? I need at least like 30 grand. I need at least 30 grand. Are you getting faster at making videos? I feel like once you can fly through them, you won't be as stressed out. I mean, it's no matter what, it's not. I mean, the PC definitely speeds up the process now that I got a 4090 and an i9 processor. But it's tough, man. It's really, really is tough. Because I had to brainstorm everything of what I want to say. Like that Islam video I made yesterday took a lot of time. I made all those graphics myself. Took all those screenshots. Because I like to make it look really presentable. I think that helps out when it comes to, building a channel and making good videos is good graphics. I think people want to see good graphics. So I made all those graphics. My video today, I made all those videos. I got to brainstorm the video. I got to record the video. I got to edit it all in together. And there's always something. There's always the next video to make. So it's never ending, So you almost never feel caught up. So let's say I do my top 3 things I love tomorrow or tonight. Okay, now, boom, I got to get started on next week's prediction. Boom, I got to get started on grading UFC 285. I got to get started on all the tail of the tapes for UFC 285. It's a lot to do. Top 3 reasons I hate UFC 285 is doing very well. Nothing crazy, but it's doing well. But yeah, that's just the way it goes. $2,000 of cocaine in the air and $2,000 on the line. Yep, exactly. I got Aaron's second round sub. We'll see. Blanchfield will walk through her. Mark my words. She ran through Molly. Molly's a bum though. But if Jessica Andrade had a full camp, I'd be very confident. But Jessica Andrade is coming in on short notice, which has me wondering. You think Raul can be 3-division champ? Absolutely not. Trout has beaten Diego 1-0 so far. I can't believe Diego's even still getting sanctioned. Colby Jorge court date moved back to May, which means he can't fight. That's not true. Nobody has ever said they can't fight because of this or that. So, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one, my friend. I can't believe people are even watching this stuff. People really enjoy this bare knuckle bullshit. Is Jorge elite considering all the losses? I don't know. I think he's fallen off a cliff. I still think he's just barely elite, maybe. He's on the decline, though. This is already the worst card of the year, UFC. What the F are you doing? It's literally one fight card, and it's the main event. Yeah, it's garbage for sure. What's up, Toby? I got Elder by decision. Fair enough. How old are you? Wouldn't you like to know? That ain't the real weasel, obviously. Imagine being a Josh Parisian fan. Yeah, that's hilarious. Do you think paying $80 for UFC pay-per-view is too much? How much should they be? I think they should be like 40 or 50. Would you do an amateur fight, MMA fight for 30,000 pounds? I don't know. Is 30,000 pounds is more than 30,000 American? Yeah, probably. Probably I would. England pay-per-view is 15 pounds. That's sweet. Joey, what's your prediction versus Chandler McGregor? I got McGregor chinning him badly. Diego lost by doctor stoppage. It's time to hang him up. That's for sure. It's been time to hang him up. And when we say hang him up, we're not talking about your feet from the rafters as Joshua Fabia just smacks you around. Your friend MMA Experts is hired by BKFC and streams it. No need to hate. What did I even say? What? Just because he streams it means I can't dislike it? Is that what that means? I can still dislike it even if he streams it. I'm not hating on him directly. If he wants to watch it, he can watch it. I don't understand how people watch it at all. I think it's garbage. That has nothing to do. That's not anything personal. I'm never gonna hide my feelings to protect somebody else's. I'm not going out of my way to try to insult someone. That had nothing to do with him, dude. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm not even sure what I said to be exact, but I don't think I said anything insulting. I just think it's horrible. I think it's unentertaining. Fabia came in and knocked out Diego's opponent with a steel chair. That'd be hilarious. I can't believe you're going against the way of the ninja. Right, round one. Maybe. Wright isn't as bad as people think he is, for sure, but I think he loses. But we will find out. Experts is streaming it. Let's take a look. Let me take a look. Yeah, Knucklemania 3 live. I don't even know who these guys are. They look like off-brand WWE wrestlers in the thumbnail here. Jeez, there's other people streaming this shit. Knucklemania. Jeez Louise. Please tell me Knucklemania is not a pay-per-view. Please tell me Knucklemania is not a pay-per-view. Someone in the chat, let me know. I'm so ready for Jon Jones to come back. I agree. I'm there too. At least Diego didn't get brutally slapped. True. I recently watched your videos about Fabio. Do you know where he is now? I have no idea. He's definitely somewhere taking advantage of someone. Why are UFC pay-per-views cheaper or free outside the UFC? Because they want to grow the sport worldwide, and they know a lot of people are only people in North America are typically buying the pay-per-views. So rather than attempt to sell them in other countries where they're not going to sell any, they'd rather give it away for free to help build the sport. That's why. That's the way that works. And they rely on North American pay-per-view dollars. So, well, there goes Sanchez, loses by embarrassment. That he does. I recently watched your videos. Okay, read that. Is Diego going to be like Bigfoot Silva? He already is, basically. How good are the Basharat bros? I think they're pretty good. It's too early to tell too much, but they're very good. Was Conor the best striker of his time? Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember who all at that point in time, but he was one of the best for sure. Joey, what's up, Craig? It's a pay-per-view on Fight TV. I don't even know what that is. Watch the Elimination Chamber tomorrow, bro. Former UFC champion Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley, and undefeated Bellator fighter Ronda Rousey may or may not be in it. Yeah, I'm going to have to stream the Elimination Chamber as well as the Daytona 500 while I'm at it as well. So, we got Daytona 500 on Sunday, and we got Elimination Chamber tomorrow. I didn't even know WWE came in on Saturdays. I thought it used to came on Sundays. Back when I used to watch it, at least. Back in the day when it was WWF. So, craziness. This clip of the guy celebrating after the Greg Hardy KO looks crazy. Isn't it crazy Greg Hardy was making multi-millions in the NFL? Dude, I hate Big Dan Miragliotta, by the way. Favorite female fighter? Weili Zhang, probably. Against short guys, for sure, he was the best in distance management. Yeah, distance management, the accuracy, all was solid. All was very, very solid for sure. How did I just find out today that you played basketball at far? Yeah, I have no idea what that last word is. Never heard of it. Again, sorry if this is a dumb question. Is Diego Sanchez a UFC legend? Without a doubt, yes. Still learning the sport? Yes, he is a legend. Dude's been around forever. Do you think Cody Garbrandt will win? Yes, but he may not. Ariel thinks Volk back punches in round 4 was enough to win. Ariel's an absolute idiot then. Anyone that thinks Volk won the 4th round, I think is just dumb. Saeed Nurmagomedov versus Jonathan Martinez is such a banger fight. Yeah, Jonathan Martinez looked incredible in his last fight. And Nurmagomedov losing and comes back. My friends think I'm crazy for watching the UFC over other sports, but I love it. Well, I guess your friends can think you're crazy. Is this guy Cody fighting a trash can? Kind of, but he should have fought Ronnie Yaya, but it fell out like 4 or 5 times. Ronnie Yaya has never KO'd anybody in his long career. And that was the fight to make, but Yaya kept pulling out, and then now he's fighting Trevin Jones. Trevin Jones isn't particularly great, but he could sleep Cody, to be honest. Cody should win, but it's one of those things where if he gets touched on the chin, then we may never see or hear from him again. Joey, did you know there was a visible damage rule? I didn't know that until the other day. What do you mean by visible damage rule? Damage matters whether it's visible or concussive. What's your opinion on people saying Dana's a shady guy as far as a business goes and not caring much about anyone but himself? You agree? It's pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate. There's a long history of that kind of showing itself. But yeah. Do you watch any other MMA shows? Bellator 1? Yes, I do. I'll stream a lot of them too. Where's Dana? I have no idea. Probably promoting slap fighting somewhere. That's just the way Dana is nowadays. So I'm wondering what's going on. Dana may not be at 285. Dana may not show up at 285, to be quite honest. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if he ends up there or not. He should be. It's in Vegas. It's one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year. Will he be there? Will he not? If he's not, that's super telling. That is super telling. So hopefully he shows up, though. Hopefully he will. Dana White IG comments are hilarious. Dude, he gets nothing but shit in his IG comments. Do you have Timur Valiev winning the next tough bantamweights? That's the name that stuck out to me. When I saw the list, that's the name that stuck out to me. By the way, apparently Conor McGregor put out a tweet and then deleted it saying he only knows one fighter. I wonder if it's true or not. Let's see what he tweeted out. Not true. I only know one guy on this show, and he put himself forward for it. And he is now, after today, set to fight #1 seed. I didn't ask nor request nothing, and I certainly didn't have people removed. I'm just trying to get back in the mix myself, so fuck off. Oh, he's tweeting at Chris Curtis. I saw that. Oof. I saw it now. Action Man. Tagging Action Man. I'm going to text him and see what's going on. I'm going to text him and see what's going on. That's funny. What a dick. But there could be more to the story. That's what I said earlier on stream, but that's what's being reported. So we'll have to see how it all shakes out. What's true and what's not. Fact from fiction. So I'm not going to say Conor tweeting it and then deleting it is an indication of guilt. But I'm curious, he said he only has one guy on there that he knows. Maybe that's true. If that's true, that exonerates him. That means he didn't kicked off. He can get anybody kicked off there. But yeah, I think Timur Valiev should probably win the bantamweight version. Dana hasn't said a word. Yeah, Dana just seems like he's in a midlife crisis right now. Do you think Jon Jones will get arrested this year? Probably. If Bilal was a bantamweight, could it be a more winnable fight for Cody? That's such a weird question. No. I think he'd get chinned. Poirier versus McGregor 4, please no. Do you think Chris knocks out Kelvin Gastelum? No. I say a close decision win for Chris Curtis. I see a close decision win for Chris Curtis over Kelvin. It's crazy Conor tweeted at Chris because Joey knows Chris and I know Joey, so I basically know Conor personally. That's really jumping through hoops there, but yeah, that's the way it goes. So you basically know Conor now. I'll introduce you to for the next barbecue. Have you heard of a new female fighter? No, I have not. Will Tonya finish Gaethje after the knockdown in the round didn't end? Very possible. Very possible. I don't know if I missed it, but do you think UFC is trying to phase Dana out? It sure seems like something's going on. I'm going to be honest. It sure seems like something's going on. But I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it just yet. But it sure seems like something's going on. But maybe Dana's just worried about Power Slap. He's taking Power Slap to the next level. Power slap this, power slap that, flat earth, Dale Earnhardt Jr., NASCAR. Is Dana going to be at the 285 press conference? We'll see. We'll see. We don't know yet. We don't know. We don't know yet. All right, guys, we're going to go for a little bit longer. We've almost reached the 2-hour mark. Do me a favor, like this stream. I would greatly appreciate if you scroll down. It's free. You can just click the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, subscribe to the channel right now. Make sure, double check that you're subscribed. I have to say this constantly because people forget to subscribe. So go subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MMAJoeyC. The Twitter's been popping off lately. I'm almost to 500 followers on Twitter now. So if you guys go follow me on Twitter, maybe I'll follow you back. Sorry, Joe, it was a weird-ass question. No problem. I don't even know what you asked. Bilal has pillow hands. Bilal doesn't have pillow hands. Based on your height and reach, what weight class would you be? I probably should be light heavyweight. If I'm in like peak condition, probably light heavyweight. But I'm not light heavyweight right now. Boomhauer impression? Yeah, that's the best I got right there. Dana and his investors are getting crushed with power slap ratings right now. Yeah, shit's going to go out of business. And he might die on that hill because he really wants it to be successful and he's gotten shit on so much. It's like he has to make it successful in spite of what everyone says. So he's going to lie about the ratings and stuff. He's going to lie for sure. Chat, homework for tonight. Subscribe and like the stream. Yup, right there. Are you getting in any disc golf this weekend? Probably. If I don't go tomorrow, I'm definitely going Sunday. Sunday's supposed to be pretty nice. I just hope it isn't windy tomorrow because I do want to go tomorrow. But it's windy where I'm at right now. So I'm hoping, and it's not going to be particularly warm tomorrow, so I might just wait and go Sunday, which is supposed to be almost in the mid-50s. So something like that. Favorite war film? I really enjoyed 19 was it 19? Was it that? Hold on. Let me just double check this. 1917. I really enjoyed 1917. That's an amazing movie. Solid movie for sure. They should do a lower leg kick version of power slap. I'd watch that. Yeah, fair enough. Joey, would you rather watch Shab, Chael, or power slap? Wood chipper. What would you do about Henry Cejudo and Demetrius Johnson training together? Do you think that's kind of weird? No. They're trying to get better. I guess. Have you ever watched Platoon? It's better before your time. No, I have never heard of it. I've never heard of it. Guys, look, we're almost to 2 hours. I need you guys all to do me a massive favor. Look, somebody pointed out in the chat earlier, MMA Experts is doing a live stream right now. It's Knuckle Mania. I'm not a fan of bare knuckle at all. But I'd rather show some support to somebody I kind of know, you know. So I know him in the space. He's always been nice to me. So do me a favor, guys. Go raid his stream. Tell him MMA Joey sent you. Show him some support. Like his stream. Subscribe to his channel. All that good stuff. Everyone in this chat, I'm going to go watch. Everyone in this chat better go over there, raid his chat. MMA Joey sent me. I want to see all of you guys. I want to see all 80-some of you guys go over there. 90-some of you guys go over there and say MMA Joey sent me. Show him some support. I know he'll appreciate it. And I may or may not be back tomorrow. We'll see how much support you guys show. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like this stream. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And I think that's it. Go show him some support. Link is in the chat. Everyone go tell him MMA Joey sent you. I'm going to be watching to see who actually went over there. Appreciate you guys. Go support another channel, another MMA channel. And I will talk to you guys later. Good night. Go check out the video, Top 3 Things I Hate About UFC 285 as well. Appreciate every single one of you for joining me. Appreciate all the donations tonight. Good night. Get some sleep. And appreciate you guys. I will talk to you guys all very soon. Go to the link in the chat. Good night.